LDBC. This is your boy Coach Sheldon Harrison. You're live on the Coach Sheldon Harrison Boxing and MMA Show Live. And welcome to the Coach Sheldon Harrison Keys to Victory for Grasso versus Herrig. Okay, this is a fight that the coach has definitely been looking forward to. Okay, I've been waiting on this fight for 2 long months. And now we're at the eve of the fight. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you the keys to victory for both Alexa Grasso and Felice Herrig. Okay, so sit back, relax, and let's talk fights. All right, we're going to start with Felice Herrig. Okay, the keys to victory for Felice Herrig and what she needs to do to obtain a victory over the young, hungry lion Alexa Grasso. Okay, here goes. All right, so the first thing, okay, that Felice Herrig is going to have to do, she's going to have to invest in the legs of Alexa Grasso. Alexa's lead leg is a little bit too exposed, just for my liking, okay? I think Alexa doesn't really take care of that lead leg as much as she should. And this is something that Felice Herrig, she can exploit, okay? Felice needs to invest in those legs and do it early and often because she's going to have to slow Alexa Grasso down. She's going to have to do it because Alexa Grasso, she's going to move, she's going to change angles, she's going to step back, she's going to close the distance. Alexa is going to present a lot of different problems for Felice Herrig. So investing in the legs will definitely slow Alexa down, and then Felice will have an opportunity to pick and choose some of the offense that she would like to mount. Okay, number 2. Felice, at all costs, must avoid a striking chess match with Alexa Grasso. Felice is not going to win a chess match, not a striking match, okay, against the master striker. You're just not going to do it. Because if Felice, if she chooses to stand in front of Alexa Grasso and try to have a striking match, she's going to get picked apart, okay? Alexa Grasso will pick her apart, so she's got to avoid that, okay? What she's going to have to do, and we're going to go down to number 3, is she's going to have to use a front kick as a jab when Alexa Grasso tries to close distance. Because at points in the fight, Alexa, she's not gun shy, but she's an opportunist. I call her an opportunistic fighter. She's going to take advantage of the mistakes that are made by her opponents. She's not going to do a lot of volume, okay? She's not going to do a lot. Alexa is going to pick. She's going to pick and choose where she's going to place offense, okay? But if they get into points of the fight where Alexa just kind of is waiting on Felice, what Felice needs to do is to take a step back, to continue to take a step back. And Alexa, what she's going to do, she's going to come in, okay? I mean, Alexa's not going to stand at a distance where she can't reach Felice. That's stupid, okay? If Felice, takes multiple steps back, Alexa is going to come in to try to close the distance so she can get, so she can score. Okay, Alexa, most of the time, she's going to try to score, okay? With people who score and people that play chess, you've got to actually catch them. You got to catch them, catch them slipping. And Alexa will come in, and what Felice Herrig needs to do is to use the front kick as a jab. Okay, use it as a jab because that's going to keep Alexa Grasso at a bit of a distance. And if she can continue to do that, she can kind of play some of the game that Alexa's playing. She can actually score. She can do certain things, or that jab front kick may induce Alexa maybe to try to grab it, okay? And if that were to happen, then Felice can quickly close down the distance and try to mount a sustained offensive attack against Alexa Grasso. Okay, let's kind of watch a clip where Felice actually, she goes to the leg and she uses the front kick as a jab. Here goes. Okay, so here in this clip, okay, you have Felice and she's squaring up against Heather Jo Clark. And also, too, this is a common opponent that both Alexa Grasso and Felice Herrig, they share in common, okay? And I'll tell you my thoughts about that at the very end of the video. All right, so here you have Felice Herrig. She's eyeing Heather Jo Clark, and she's looking to try to mount some kind of offense, okay? Let's take a look at this video, this clip, and see what Felice does, okay? All right, first, there's the jab, okay? We'll take a look at it again. There is the front kick as a jab. It was meant to not do any damage, okay? This front kick never really was intended to do any damage. What Felice wanted to do was kind of use it to kind of keep a little bit of space between her and Heather Jo so she can think of what kind of offense she wanted to mount. Okay, this also induces Heather Jo Clark, as you guys can see where the cursor is, to really expose that lead leg. And then what does Felice try to do? Okay, the lead leg is now exposed. Okay, so Felice can actually go in, and then what does she try next? Okay, all right, a low leg kick, and she grazed the knee of Heather Jo Clark. Okay, listen, that attack will probably be open all night long for Felice Herrig. Now, this is not to say that Alexa Grasso won't make an adjustment, because Alexa has been known, and she will make adjustments. But I think this, she can kind of, Felice can mix it up a little bit. You know, give Alexa a little bit of work to the legs, try to mix it up, and then try to go back up to the body, because it's hard for a fighter to dodge body attacks. It's really hard. And Felice has the speed. She's got the speed to catch Alexa coming in. Okay? So that's what I meant by, um, using a front kick as a jab when Grasso closes the distance. Okay, number 4. She needs to stay in Alexa's chest. Okay? And instead of trying to place the knees into the solar plexus, what Felice Herrig needs to do, remember, she's got to slow Alexa Grasso down. She needs to put those knees in the hip, okay? Knee Alexa in the hip, okay? Wear that hip out, because if her hip muscles are weak, then Alexa's going to have a hard time moving around. All right, number 5. I've noticed that in a few of Alexa's fights, she's definitely she has trouble avoiding the right hand. So what Felice may want to consider doing is feinting an overhand right. Okay, feint to the body, and then deliver an overhand right. Okay, the feint more than likely will freeze Alexa Grasso if she tries to close the distance. And then the overhand right will catch her while she's frozen, and Felice may have a lot of success landing that punch. Now, number 6 is very important, okay? And this is probably one of the bigger key attempts, okay? She's got to try to time any takedown attempts that you do to Alexa Grasso. Alexa Grasso is a rhythmic fighter. She's very rhythmic. So what that means is that she's going to time you. Alexa is going to understand how you move. Okay, she's going to process that information in the fight. She does that. And when in the clinch, she can actually predict when you're going to strike. And then when you strike, she's going to rotate you back into the cage, and she's going to mount an offensive attack in the clinch. Okay, Alexa's she's very strong in the clinch. Okay, she her body physically, she doesn't look very strong. But when she's in the octagon, it's a whole different story. So Felice is going to have to time those takedown attempts. Catch Alexa while she's trying to deliver an elbow. While she's trying to rotate, Felice back into the cage, Felice can then make a quick, explosive movement to take Alexa down. Number 7, keep Alexa on her back. If she gets a takedown, don't allow Alexa to get up. She's going to have to try to get into a full guard and then possibly get into a full mount. Against Grasso, it's not going to be an easy task, but if she's able to succeed in doing that, then that's going to take away a lot of offensive strategies that Alexa Grasso is going to try to employ. Okay, those are my 7 steps for Felice Herrig to actually win the fight versus Alexa Grasso. Now, let's go on to the heavy favorite, Alexa Grasso. Alexa Grasso. She's probably the most well-rounded strawweight in the strawweight division. Okay? Her looks, when you first look at her, she doesn't look very strong. But she's very deceptively strong. Okay? That little frame packs a lot of power. Let's talk about what Alexa Grasso will need to do to defeat Felice Herrig. All right, number 1, she's going to have to attack the body as often as possible. The reason why I say this is that Felice, she's one of those fighters that she will continue to press forward, okay? When Felice realizes that she can't stand with you, she's going to press forward, and she's going to try to come in, and she's going to try to get in your chest. She's going to try to initiate a clinch. She's going to try to initiate a takedown, because Felice has done kickboxing, some Muay Thai, and Felice actually knows how to execute a very good Muay Thai clinch. So she's going to come in. When Felice tries to come in, okay, Alexa has a couple of options. Like I said, attack the body as often as possible. And Felice Herrig will be definitely open for a very, very strong uppercut. Because what she likes to do, she likes to tuck her chin in and run straight ahead. And when that happens, the uppercut is inevitable because she won't be able to see it coming. Okay, but this is an example of what I want Alexa to do to attack the body. Here goes. Okay, right there. Okay, body shot. That's going to do a lot of damage to Felice Herrig because Felice Herrig is definitely going to be open for it, okay? A body shot, I'm telling you, a body shot is going to do wonders, and she's going to be able to stop Felice from actually coming forward. All right. Also, use 2 to 3 punch combinations when in mid-range of Herrig. Okay, here, when we look at Heather Jo Clark, okay, she's going to quickly get into that mid-range because she realized, hey, I just hurt Heather Jo Clark. Use 2 to 3 punch combinations, and I'm talking about do them quickly because Felice Herrig is open for a 2 to 3 punch combination. Okay, here goes. Okay, she needs to do that. When she gets in that mid-range and when she can close that distance, she's got to get those 2 to 3 punch combinations going because Felice Herrig, she's going to continue to press, okay? She's got a pretty good chin. Felice, she's never been knocked out, and she's never been submitted as a professional. As an amateur, she did get submitted once, but the girl Felice, she's got a chin. And knocking out Felice, it's just not going to happen unless you set the stage for her to get knocked out. Okay, number 4, stay off the cage. Felice, with her Muay Thai background, she actually knows how to utilize the cage to her advantage, okay? Now, my rebuttal to that to myself is that Alexa is very good with her back against the cage, and actually, it's almost like Alexa Grasso welcomes that. But, you just may get a fighter that has a skill to do a lot of damage to you, so I'm going to advise Alexa to stay off the cage and keep the fight in the center of the octagon, okay? I've noticed in fights that Alexa Grasso is much more effective when she's in the center of the octagon. And she can get her offense, she can pick her shots, and she can do a lot better with her attack. Okay, number 5. She needs to avoid the Muay Thai clinch of Felice Herrig. She needs to avoid it. Felice knows how to sink it in, and Felice can definitely do a lot of damage from the Muay Thai clinch. She's very good at it, and that's one attack that I think Alexa needs to avoid. Okay? Number 6, Alexa has been shown she's got a weakness, and she's a sucker for a right hand. And I noticed that when she fought Heather Jo Clark landed that right hand. I noticed that in the early stages of the Jody Escobar fight, Jody Escobar also was successful in landing the right hand. She's going to have to be mindful, and she's got to defend that right hand, okay? Because Felice Herrig, she's got a strong right hand. And that could spell trouble if, Grasso doesn't defensively take defensive responsibility for that right hand. All right, number 7, look to counter off of wild offensive attacks. Felice Herrig, sometimes she'll duck her head. She'll just throw punches from these odd angles, okay? What Grasso is going to have to do, she's going to have to look to offensively counter. And the opportunity for Grasso to counter Herrig is going to be there. It's going to be there. Because Herrig is not the most precise striker in women's mixed martial arts. She's not the most precise. Grasso is. And I think I can look to see Grasso really take advantage of, really, really countering and hurting Felice Herrig with these counters, okay? So, guys, this is my keys to victory for Felice Herrig for Alexa Grasso versus Felice Herrig. Okay, but in this fight, my final prediction, my final thought, I think that Alexa Grasso is going to defeat Felice Herrig. And I think Grasso is going to brutally hurt Felice Herrig. And I noticed something in both of their fights, okay? Just one fight that they had a common opponent. Felice Herrig, she won a narrow margin. And I can say she beat, and it could have went either way. She beat Heather Jo Clark, but Alexa Grasso beat the hell out of Heather Jo Clark. There's a difference. This is your boy, Coach Shelton Harrison. I'm done. What are you waiting on? Subscribe, to the best women's MMA platform on YouTube. I'm done.